Child grows up, he wants to be a man. He started drinking coffee before he learned to stand. He smoked cigarettes by the age of 3. This is what happens when you play with Jimmy G. I would ride the bus from dusk to dawn. My mother and my father never knew I was gone. I would go to Jimmy's house, we did have lots of fun, until little Jimmy boy took his father's gun. I remember when my dad told me, don't you play with Jimmy D. He's gonna make you stray, and you will pay if you play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. I know what's best, can't you say? Sooner or later, I knew I would get caught. 'Cause every time he'd get the chance, Jimmy's smoking pot. When his father found out his gun was missing, me and little Jimmy, we sure enough got a licking. A rebel with a cause is what they used to say, but I never really understood how Jimmy got that way. I remember when he got so mad one time when I was there, when he yelled at his mother and hit her with the chair. I remember when my dad told me, don't you play with Jimmy D. He's gonna make you straight, and you will pay if you play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. I know what's best, can't you say? Don't play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. I know what's best, can't you say? lucky and finally got a job for doing special favors to someone in the mob. He started making movies and they called him James Dean, the teenage punk of the silver screen. And even in his films, he'd still be getting high. But you never really thought that Jimmy would die. After he would take a puff, we'd watch him hold his breath. But sex, drugs, and rock and roll brought Jimmy to his death. I remember when my dad told me, don't you play with Jimmy D. He's gonna make you stray, and you will pay if you play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. I know what's best, can't you say? Don't you play around with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. Don't play with Jimmy D. I know what's best, can't you say?